Welcome back, folks, to this week at Tanks Weekend Update. The name never gets old. So what happened this week was Micropatch 1.2.0.1 added the Dark Front, the Halloween game type or event mode, whatever, but mostly nobody cares about it because it's super boring. So funny enough, if you search fart gas into Google, you'll see a cow farting into a backpack, collecting the methane gas from the fart. Kind of resembling the MT-25 in a sense, but I'm such a child. Also, there were the hidden vehicles, the T-50-2 and the Light Tank 432. We already covered that, but tanks.gg has not updated the models for the micropatch, so we'll see that later. But I think 70mm of upper plate armor that's super well sloped and a rounded small target for the turret front at 160 is pretty good for a light tank, so we'll see about that. But they used the 85mm, not the 100, so the firepower is not OP in my honest opinion, but it's a light tank. It's fast. You can see tier 6s and you wreck them with super fast armor. Yeah, okay. There's a small update to the shop UI with better filters and fixed some technical issues like lighting on different maps and some of the Object 726 missions, some of them, but different wordings and stuff, who knows. So premium tank rentals or test driving are differently tested on different servers, and it's a pretty interesting technique, but we'll talk about that. So you see the difference, and we'll talk about the collection of the fart gas and the statistics and the paywall, if you will. But so small miscellaneous stuff. Disappointingly, Meathead Militia, which is our community manager for Wargaming North America, retires. So sad to say, but hate to see you go, but love to watch you leave. Face Off, such a good movie. But yeah, either you die as a hero or live long enough to become the villain. So good for him. Yeah, good for him. I'll go down with the sinking ship, but good for him. Jeez, such a train wreck nowadays. So many premium tank sales. Jesus Christ. So Tanks Battle Royale Refight Burning Engine is in early access on Steam. Already made a video about it. I think that's actually pretty fun. Surprisingly, it's better than what I expected. A lot better. I thought it was going to be garbage, but if they fix the lags, if they fix the stuttering and the freezes, it's not a bad game. So it's actually more polished than the freaking, or it's more thought of or more complex than the fart gas collection. It's not as polished, but small technical issues, obviously. So there's a new version of Kharkov, but basically they added more circles or more halves of the circle to the map, so it got bigger. And yep, all right. I mean, it was originally a city map, but now it's more of a half and half. So okay, but still, artillery cannot shoot into the town, so that's good. But then again, artillery has fast targets to shoot at, which they don't hit. So okay, enough about that. And finally, Motoko, I cannot pronounce her name, but okay, on tap posted the population decline statistics. So it's about 10% for the EU and the North America server, but then again, as expected. So okay, so here is the rental stuff. So North America server, you get to vote 1 out of the 4 and try it for 1 day. For EU, you get 1 out of 16 and you don't have to vote, you just try it by typing a code into the premium shop and you try it for a week. For the Asian server, you get to pay $5 to try it for 5 days, 1 out of 5 vehicles, and there are no rentals on the RU server because Nai Kamera Niet. So here is the Asian server. Funny enough, you pay for a rent, but I mean, you're testing the vehicle to see if you like it. If you like it, you buy it, right? But out of all of this, out of all the testing of the rental and all the stuff, nobody ever mentions, why don't we test it on the test server? It's meant to be tested on the test server. If you like it, you buy it. That's what test server is for. That's what other games do on their test servers. Nope, Wargaming, give us money. Wargaming is like, give me money first, and you can test it. Also, I think the trading system is a sham because you only get a discount of 50% for your trading in premium tanks. So that's dumb. It's like you already paid the money. Now we take half of it. If you want it back, you can have to have the discount and other garbage. It's a sham. It's a scam of your money. So here is the Dark Front statistics for collecting the fart gas. So basically, if you get 200 essence or farts per match, it will take you about 15 hours. 15 or 16 hours, depending on your team. And yeah, it's up to all the way up to like 2 weeks from now. You have to play constantly. So 15 hours of fart collecting. That's rough. So if you collect about averaging 150, which is the normal bar-ish, that's about 20 hours, 21 hours of fart gas collecting. God damn. No, I'm not spending 20 hours. I don't even want to spend 1 hour. Are you kidding me? 20 hours of grinding. No, that's dumb. So here is the benefits of all the percentages. So you can combine all the stuff like your premium account, your personal reserves, all the stuff added together. Sometimes you have a better personal reserves. I had a 200% XP bonus as well as a 200% credit bonus, but those are event and super rare. Those are event rewards, and I already used all of them up. I think they were from the holidays or maybe from like last year's Tank Hollow, which is our North America special event thing, but no more of those. So is it really worth it? Well, basically you're paying for another form of premium time. So the best is you basically get a 2x bonus to your stuff if you don't use the other bonuses and playing premiums and other stuff. But is it really worth it? Well, it's a very nice example of a paywall because obviously you can get to the maximum level right off the bat by paying 5,000 gold. You can buy the 5,000 gold obviously, but there's no way of you getting towards the final level right off the bat. You have to wait like 13 days until it unlocks 1 per day for 13 days. What a freaking scam. Nice paywall. God damn, it's such boring bullshit. Ugh. So finally, that's all folks. What is your favorite game mode or fun type game mode with World of Tanks? Mine is, well, I like the Chaffee race. Actually, everybody loved the Chaffee race, but I think the Lunar 8-ball thing for April Fools was pretty decent, as well as the 8-bit stuff. Those are actually all pretty good. Soccer mode is soccer mode, so it got refined, and it's still pretty decent. Rewards are pretty decent as well. Yeah, I really like the 8-bit. I wish the 8-bit comes back, but oh well. So yeah, this game mode, even the Leviathan is actually decent enough when you think about it. It tests some of the features of the multi-turret stuff. It's innovative-ish, as well as the Mark 1. Even though the Mark 1 is like, you test out the cars with the Lanchester card thing. But so one question I see is from Type VIIC is, I heard rumors somewhere that the tier 6 and higher scouts from England and Sweden were coming. True or false? True or false? Well, I never heard that, but I don't think they're making the EU tech tree. And if you're going to make the England or UK English scouts, I think there's the weasel, but there are the foxes and weasels and other stuff, but they have autocannons. So autocannons at high tiers usually don't work out that well because some of the tanks, like the Mouses, will not be penetrated by autocannons unless you shoot something like rockets at them. But yeah, they basically mount a autocannon or a rocket pod thing, but autocannons destroy like vehicles such as the Waffenträgers or low armor targets like crazy, but they have no purpose against super heavies, so you're basically useless against super heavies unless you have a good team to shoot at the targets. But I don't know how they're going to balance out the stuff. I still think the cars were like whatever for World of Tanks, like with the Panhard, EBR, and other stuff. Like the Panhard is okay, but some of the other cars usually have an autocannon, and those are not great against super heavies. So I mean, later on, when the world stopped developing super heavies, they were developing main battle tanks and medium tanks with rear armor that could be penetrated with autocannons. But if you're going to mix in super heavies, the light tanks are not going to do much unless you go towards their cap and outcap them. But what if you face like 3 of them in a platoon? You get destroyed. So there's no way of you penetrating. There's no way of you just have to run away. So if it's assault or encounter mode, yeah, you're not going to do much. So we're balancing, but I like to see them. I like to see them anyways, so we'll see. But disappointingly, they turned the Crusader from a light tank to a medium. But then again, it should be a medium. Well, it's a light tank-ish. It's a cruiser, so technically those are medium. Whatever. So there you go, folks. That's it for this week, mostly with the fart gas collection and whatever. It's so boring, holy crap. But thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next week. Peace.